Hey everyone, it's Tawney Seren here with Peep Show Toys, and today we're going to talk about emotional care as a way to provide yourself with some sexual health. Oftentimes, surrounding us, we're told that, if you're not feeling well, just have some sex or masturbate and you'll feel better. And that essentially, we're told that masturbation and sex are a way for mental well-being and care. And if you've had serious anxiety or depression, you know that sex can be the last thing on your mind. And forcing yourself into that mentality and trying to get yourself to a happier place by doing something you're not in the mood to do can sometimes make things much worse. So I'm going to go over a few things that have helped me take care of myself mentally and get myself ready to play once again. So again, as I mentioned, whether it is anxiety, whether it's depression, whether it's just sadness that you're feeling, or whether you're just not in the mood, forcing yourself is not something you should ever do. Sexual well-being is primarily about consent. It's about wanting to do it. It's about pleasure. And if it's not bringing yourself pleasure to put yourself in that mindset, then it's time to take care of your emotional well-being. So the first thing I'd recommend is welcome all your emotions. Note them. Check in with yourself. How am I feeling right now? If I'm not in the mood to play, what is my brain doing? What is something I can do right now to make my situation better for myself and to help my self-care? Welcome all of these emotions, whether they're angry, stressed, depressed. Acknowledge them, welcome them, and don't just try to get rid of them. It's very important to check in with ourselves and recognize these emotions, because that's a very key part of emotional care, is to be able to recognize when you're not feeling well, you're not feeling it, and to acknowledge that and, tackle it head on. Another thing that you need to be very well aware of as far as your emotional care before you can tackle sexual health is boundaries. It goes hand in hand with a lot of the actions you're going to do sexually. You have to make sure that you are acknowledging and honoring your boundaries. If you are not in the mood and you tell somebody that and they continue to push it, hold those boundaries and understand that in no way is bending those going to help you out sexually or emotionally. It's also something that you can do outside of any sort of sexual instances. Sometimes holding boundaries can really bring us a sense of confidence and a sense of self and allow us to give ourselves that time that we need to take care of our emotional health. Right now, as I've said many times before, if you've seen these videos at Peep Show, it's really hard to stay away from social media and the news, and there's a lot of stuff going on. Emotional care and making sure you give yourself a break from what could be gloom and doom and really bring you down is absolutely key, even if it's a couple hours a day. Try to disconnect, get in touch with your emotions, set your boundaries when you need to, spend that time with yourself and enjoy. Really check in with yourself multiple times to make sure that you know where you're at and not to pressure things. This can really give you enough of a break that your emotional care is being brought forth. It's being put first, and ultimately then you're able to kind of understand maybe why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Give yourself a break. Emotional care and self-care can oftentimes just mean giving yourself a breather, focusing on your breath, relaxing into it. I cannot stress this enough that we are really constantly thrown this belief that sex can cure all. If you're not feeling it, if you're not happy, if you're sad, just masturbate a little and you're going to feel better. And again, emotional health, physical health, sexual health, all of these are things that you have to take part in order to have kind of the best experience for you. And no, I'm not talking about meditating every single day and being nothing but positive or going and running 10 miles. I'm talking about moving your body, breathing some fresh air, giving yourself the honor and the giving yourself essentially the opportunity to just feel sad if you need to. Acknowledge it, feel it, express it if you need to. As I mentioned before, do not be shy about seeking out help from other people. If you feel like you need to speak to somebody, if you feel like you need to get a support system together in order to talk about it and to help your mental health, It's very, very important. And I'm sure once you start feeling like you've given yourself that personal care and that self-care, you're going to be able to tackle sex, you're going to be able to tackle masturbation, and do it to the best of your ability without having anything else hinder it. So again, know your emotions, keep your boundaries, give yourself a break, and the rest will come in turn. I hope that you take care of your mind, I hope you take care of your body, and I hope you have some fantastic orgasms. Thank you all so much, and don't forget to subscribe to Peep Show Toys. You'll hear more from me soon. Bye, friends.